Hi everybody, welcome to another video here on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a helpful tutorial on how to do the hazard perception videos when you come to doing your theory test. Now, the videos I'm going to use today have been provided by the Driving Test Success 4-in-1 app, one of my favourite apps that's out there at the moment to help you get yourself through your theory test. So they've kindly given me these few clips just to help you understand what you need to be doing when it comes to your hazard perception test. So let's get into the video.
The perception test is designed to test your response to developing hazards that you may encounter whilst driving. This is the view you see from your vehicle. Imagine you are driving along this road. This is how the clips will play in the test. The test has 14 clips. 13 of these have one developing hazard, but one of the clips will have two. You need to click the mouse button when you feel you are encountering a developing hazard. This is something that would cause you, as the driver, to take some form of action, such as changing speed or direction. A red flag will appear at the bottom of the screen to show your response has been registered. You can score up to 5 points for each developing hazard, so the earlier you recognise and respond to them, the better. Don't worry though, you won't lose points for responding to other things, even though they may not develop into a hazard. However, don't just click on everything in the clip, or click in a pattern, because if you do, you'll see a warning message and you won't score any points for that clip. Let's look at the clip again. This time we will highlight the things you should have been aware of whilst watching. This yellow circle represents a potential hazard. As you can see, this does not cause you to take any form of action. Therefore, it is not a developing hazard and you would not be scored on it. This red circle represents a developing hazard. You can see that you would need to take action here, and you would be scored from this point through to this point. So, concentrate and click when you see a hazard start to develop.
Okay guys, so we're going to get into me practicing the hazard perception clips here. And I'm going to start off with the CGI clips, which are exactly the same as what you're going to see in the actual theory. So as we're coming down this road here, I'm looking, there's a car coming towards me, clicked on that. Might not affect me, but it might do, so I'm just going to click on it anyway. And now I see another car, so again, that's another click, just in case it affects me. And then the third car, that's definitely going to affect me now, so I've just clicked on that one. And at the point it starts to affect me, I click it again, just to make sure, and we'll show you why in the review. Now bear in mind for your hazard perception, you may have 2 hazards in each clip. Out of your test, you're only going to have one that's going to have 2, but you don't know which one. So make sure you're looking for 2 in every clip. Come around this corner, there's a blind bridge there, so again I'm going to click, you never know, it may happen at this point. As we come over the bridge, another car appears, end of the clip, but I've clicked it again. So I got 5 out of 5 on that one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to review it. So we're going to go back through the clip and you're going to see where I've clicked, and you can see at the bottom there is a box that shows 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that shows you where you're going to get 5 marks, 4 marks, so on and so forth. So this is why reviewing the clip is vitally important. So we get to the 5 there, I've clicked it, and then I click it again. So as you can see from those markings, I've clicked at the very beginning of 5. So this is the reason why I suggest you click it once, count to 1 in your head, then click it again to make sure that if I did that too early, I would still have managed to get my second click to give me a score. You're not going to fail by doing that. As long as you're not sitting there going click, 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 you're all right. But I did it at the earliest point that I thought I saw the hazard, and then I did it again a split second later, which meant that if I did do the first one too early, I won't have scored 0 because I'll have done the second one still within that time frame of 5 to 1. So you can see there, this is the end of the clip, and there was only 1 hazard in that one. So again, it gives me my score 5 out of 5. And as it mentions there, the CGI clips are the exact same as what you're going to see in the real test. So we're going to move on to the real life clips now. You'll see these are a little bit different because they're filmed on a dash camera, so it's actually in the real world. So again, we're driving down this road here, we've got cars coming out from the right, and then as we come around the corner you can just about see there's some pedestrians stepping out, so that's where I'm going to click, and then again I'm going to click again just to make sure I've seen them. We've got a vehicle coming out from the side road, this could slow me down. As you come around the corner you've got cars with the brake lights on, so again that's going to potentially affect me. Keep going up the road, everything looks good, but now we've got vehicles in front starting to brake. So I'm just trying to look up the screen to see where they are. Can see there's a vehicle stopped on the left here, just about, there it is. And then just to make sure I'm going to click it. So the reason why I didn't click that again is because it was too late by the time that I'd spotted that I thought that it was too late. So again, we've got another vehicle affecting us on the opposite side of the road. So I've done a double click on that one just to make sure. So in theory, I should have ticked all the boxes here, got all the hazards that could have potentially affected me. So let's have a look and see what the score was. So that had a double clip, that had a double hazard in it, which is why I've only got 5 out of 10. So again, we'll go back into reviewing the clip, and you can see the first box is quite early on. So as we come around the corner, we're looking, we've got these pedestrians, so that's where my double click has worked to get me 5, and then just in case it was just inside the 3. So if I'd have missed the 5 too early, I'd have still got 3 points for that one. As we come around the corner, these other items that I've clicked on here, they're only potential hazards. They haven't actually affected me at this point. I'm already slowing down because of the queue of traffic. So again, these cars in front braking at this point are not going to affect me massively. So at this point here, I click because I've spotted the car. Now I feel I'm too late to spot it, but if you look, this is where the 5 comes in. So I've actually clicked this far too early. So if I'd have clicked it once and then clicked again, I would have then scored on that one. But as it turns out, I clicked too early. And we've got these other hazards that again potentially could cause us to have an issue, whether it be slowing down, stopping, or going in a different direction. So you can see there why it's vitally important to make sure that you do click it twice when you see your hazard once, and then click it again a second later. So if we just pause this for a second, you can see by looking at the bottom there, I've actually clicked that 10 times and I haven't failed that clip. But what I have done is I've managed to miss the second block by clicking far too early. So it is at the point when those scenes, those incidents are going to cause you something, whether it be slow down or change direction. And the other point just to make while we're showing you this one here quickly is if you look at how many videos there are here on the 4-in-1 app, there is a total of 85. Okay guys, so that's my little tutorial on how you need to do the hazard perception. Now the big thing I would say is if you're going to use any apps whatsoever, like I say, I've used the Driving Test Success 4-in-1 app to do this video today. The reason why I've used that is mainly because they've got 85 clips, which is an absolute amazing amount of clips that they've used to give you plenty of practice. That is a lot of practice that you can get in there, which is always beneficial. I also like the fact that obviously the CGI clips that they use are the ones that the DVSA use, so you're basically practicing on what you're going to see, which is very handy again for you to get to experience. There are other apps out there that you can use as well. By no means don't just stick with one, try and use a couple, because you might find there's some extra videos in one that you didn't see in another. So like I say, my top tips for this: look far ahead when you are in the screen. Doesn't matter where on the screen you click. You can click up here, you can click down there, you can click over here, up there, there. Doesn't matter. You just have to register that click. That's what the video is looking for. And what we're looking for, remember, it needs to be something that is going to affect you. Normally, slow you down, change of your direction, or a combination of the two. So that's what you realistically need to focus on when you're looking. Whenever you're doing these practices on your apps, make sure you review every single clip. Even if you got 5 out of 5, review it. Make sure you are 100% happy that you know why you got 5 out of 5 or why you didn't score. And then try it again and try it again and try it again. The more times you do this, the more repetition you get in with it, the easier it will be on your day of the test. So I hope that's been helpful for you guys. I wish you every success with the theory test and going on to do your practical test beyond that. If you do like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. If you think it's been beneficial or it does help you when it comes to doing your hazard perception test, pop me a comment in the comments below. I really do appreciate it. If this is the first time coming to the channel, do make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the other videos coming up. We've got loads and loads of stuff planned at the minute. There's lots and lots of stuff that we've filmed, that we're editing, that we're going through to make sure that we've got loads of information out there for you guys, helping you getting through that theory test. Best of luck everybody in the future. Keep safe and I'll see you soon. Bye.